Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have PoeDW versus Kosaya, and this is going to be a post-Dune match, and hopping right in, we are going to go ahead and see Kosaya win their active scissors shoot. They'll go first 40 versus 40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we got Stray, and then Purrely, Delicious, Pretty, and Dark Really. They have Shadal Fusion, Goods, Kelbeck, Murley, and Grief. Okay, so we have Shuping's tier list. I mean, it's pretty obvious. You see Shadal Fusion, you see Grief, you see Foolish Goods. This is all stuff that leads to his build. Activate Foolish Burial Goods, and then they're going to go ahead and dump. I can just imagine Solic. Okay. I was definitely expecting a Trivi Karma. But okay. Okay. I guess it's fine. We do have Grief in hand, so we can discard this for a Rhino at some point. Alright, mill 3, they mill Tier Cash, Cartasia, Called By. And then they're going to go Tier Cash effect, mills Hollow and Foolish. And then they're going to get Hollow to mill Tier Cash, unfortunate. Well, I guess like it's whatever, right? Just a bunch of not good mills. I mean, this is a really good mill. And then it is like needed for the combo. And then summon Murley, effect to mill 3, mill YuGiOh, Cartasia. They're going to go YuGiOh effect, both players mill 5. You can see desires in their list. Yeah, this is something I want to try out in my Purrely deck. I haven't gotten around to it with like Sleepy now being able to be used and Delicious at 1. So it's going to be interesting, because last time I tested it, it was god awful. Every time I activated it, just no grind game ever. But maybe that's changed now because you can get to the trap more. But wow, they mill Meta Noise, Solic, Schism, Rhino, Trivi Karma. Okay, also deciding to play Meta Noise. Okay, so they're gonna go Rhino 1, Meta Noise 2, grab back Tier Cash. They said, so I have a tier in my hand. Yep, you do indeed have a tier in your hand. Discards Tier Cash? No, it's definitely discard Grief. It is definitely discard Grief. You just got rid of a hand trap on the opponent's turn, and you don't get a trap. Like, what? What? That's like a -2. -17.5, honestly. What was that? Okay. Okay, Rhino, go dump Shaylin. They can still come back from this and still be fine. They just have to not mess up a lot more, which should be easy. Put back Schism, Cartasia, bring out Grangoyle. Okay. Then they're going to dump App Cologne. Okay. And then they're going to get App Cologne effect. They're going to grab back Schism. No, you're not supposed to grab this back. You get access to this later on with your construct. I don't know why you're adding that back to grab Kelbeck. I'm actually I'm kind of confused on the line here. Yeah, you're supposed to grab Falco off App Cologne, discard Falco effect to set itself, and then you use you can use like Murley and Tier Cash. Well, I guess like if you keep Grief in hand, it changes. Like, I don't know. I would have discarded this and had a trap card in my hand right now, to be honest, but since you have this, maybe you hold it to make Murley into a fusion, and you use Rhino and Tier Cash go in the Cross Sheep, Shadal Fusion, to use Grangoyle and Falco in the Construct, Cross Sheep, Construct. You summon back out Falco. Construct can dump like Beast to get a draw. Usually that's where you dump Schism, but they already had that engraved. And then they can use Falco, Construct, make Baron, Construct, add back Schism. You have an extra Cartasia. Oh, wait, no, you don't have an extra Cartasia. Never mind. Because, yeah, never mind. We had to put the one back. But now both players get the mill 5. They mill a Purrely there. They mill Beast. You play Genius. And they mill Havness. Yeah, so they're going to get the draw Cartasia, put back, bring out Mud, go in the Redoer. Then they're going to make IP, Grief bring out, and then Murley to put back and summon Winda, set, end phase, add back. Okay. So this is what they decided to go for. But Yeah, they could have had the Cross Sheep, the Baron, the Schism, the Solic, And then I think you have another fusion? No. No. Not only you do. But you'd have Tear Cash in hand, Solic set. So, yeah, I think that's just a better end board. Cross Sheep's also broken. Cross Sheep is crazy. Yeah, and also, oh wait, yeah, they also just never Trivy Karma. Do we have to talk about, huh? You just forgot about this card? The best card in your deck? Not the best card in your deck. Well, this card gets to every card in your deck, so it's one of the best cards in your deck. Yeah, you just go Trivy Karma, grab Planet, grab... Oh, I guess they don't have a Tear Cash left. They did have one though, right? Oh no, I got milled. I don't know, Trivy Karma for Planet grab Havness. Do something. Set up your Planet for gosh sake. Or grab Scream if you're not going to do that. Grab something. They draw My Friend Paul. They're going to go Redoer effect. And then that's going to hit Cosmic. Then they're going to go activate Dark Ruler. Chain the Trivy Karma. Which you could be like, oh my gosh, DB Grinder is a big brain play. Why didn't you think about that? Well, they could have also just flipped their Schism to do the same exact thing. So it's not like... I know, our flip's Solic. It had this playing like 100 different ways. But now they're going to go Redoer in response to Trivy Karma. Detach Rhino Cosmic. Draw one. Okay. So go on. You forgot to resolve your Trivy Karma. And then you have Rhino effect. It's just every play is wrong. Activate My Friend Paul. And then they're going to go ahead and reveal. They get Happy to hand. Then activate Street, normal summon Lily, go grab Yeep. And activate Pretty, discard Yeep, bring out Purrely, both players gain 1,000. Purrely effect, look at the top 3. That's going to hit a Pretty there, grab that to hand, okay. Then they said maybe misplayed. Said, if I summon second window against Purrely, did you have answer? Yes. I chain another spell. Don't resolve the first, fair. Then make Happy and attack. I thought about it. I mean, I'm going to send Dark Cat the grave, but I still answer. Okay, yeah. Because they'd have Purrely to upgrade into it. They're going to Schism here. They said, I know you have Pretty. Yep. So they're going to send App Clone... will then negate the My Friend Purrely permanently. Purrely effect, upgrade the happiness. And then we're going to go battle phase and get infinite value. Beat over IP, no damage because Dark Ruler. Activate the effect. We're going to go search, grab happy. And then they said half. So half the window. Beat over, happiness effect. Go search happy. Then activate happy, chain to attach. And then we're going to discard Pretty. Chain Yeep, put back, okay, and discard, bring out Purrely, and then look at the top 3, grab the trap to hand. So what'd you discard? Pretty, yep, and then happiness, beat over Shaylin, effect, go grab the My Friend, main phase 2, effect, upgrading the plump. So they decided to keep the happy memory in hand. They're going to go effect, because I think they're going to set it, right? Or I guess, yeah, you can set it to take the Schism. So they're going to take App Clone, go up into New War, activate My Friend Purrely, set, effect, send, attach, set Yeep, end phase, Street, attach Sleepy, and then pass. They draw Scream, happiness effect, draw on the Ash Blossom, Yeep, go up into New War effect to draw one, draw Lily. And then Ash, well, you know, Shit All Fusion, chain Ash, and then they admit defeat. Yeah, so I think as long as you were listening to like what I was saying there, you would have learned a lot if you don't know that deck like that well. But now we got Sleepy, Bald Drake, Desires, Ash, Desires. They have Squamato, Rhino, Crime, Foolish, and Pressured Planet to start the game off by activating Foolish Burial. And then Foolish Burial is going to dump Kelbeck. Kelbeck effect to mill 5. Chain Ash Blossom. Activate Pressured Planet to go grab a copy of Fenrir. Did you just... Oh, I guess we didn't see Fenrir game 1. They probably forgot to put Fenrir on their deck list. Oh my gosh! I feel like, okay, if you are going to play a deck, maybe this is just a hint for any deck ever. If you're going to copy, like, a top 64 deck list or something, right? Maybe instead of just copying, like, 95% of the deck, and then you decide to change some cards, maybe just play that exact deck list for, like, 2 days straight. And even while you're playing it, be like, oh, I want to change this, this, and that. But don't do it. Just play with that exact deck list for like 2 days. Because odds are you aren't good with the deck yet. And you want to change things when you aren't good with the deck yet. Compared to somebody that was already good with the deck. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, at least that's how it was, like with the Chimera deck, I literally took the exact list I was playing from Thunder Theory's channel, and I stuck with that exact list for, like, 48 hours, I was like, I want to change this, this, and that, and I ended up changing those things, but I stuck with his list for, like, 48 hours straight, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna learn it, I'm gonna see what is what, but Rhino dumped Tier Cash, mill Purrely, and Cartasia. Now we're going to go summon out Tier Cash by banishing Tier Cash, and then activate the effect, mill 3, okay. That mills Scream, activate Scream effect to go search. And then Scream is going to grab us Meta Noise, set, pass. They draw Druid Worm, so they're also supposed to have a Fenrir on this field, to be fair, which would help. They're going to Crime, negate Desires, put that back in the deck, which is actually good for them that it goes back in the deck, because that could help our second Desires. But now they get Squamata to dump Beast effect, draw. I'll look at the Banish face down in a second. I was going to say, if we just Desires, I'm going to look at it after that. But they draw on the Keldo, they draw on the Impermanent Pretty. We see 2 Purrely's gone, 1 Purrely, 2 My Friend, that's fine. 1 Delicious, sure, we were never hitting it. 2 Happy, that might end up coming up. The 3rd Pretty, yeah, those hits weren't that bad. They could have been a lot worse. I'm actually surprised that they weren't a lot worse than that. Activate Sleepy, discard Imperm, bring out Purrely effect. Go grab out the Street. Activate Street. They said, Cartasia, never mind. First, activate Pretty. Both players getting 1,000, and then Purrely. Said can't, yeah, cause Street. Yeah, it's like they could have booked it when they activated Street. Oh, I guess you just have to book when they activate Street, the more I think about it, right? Because if you don't, you could get punished by them just going into something else. Druid Worm, banish. Like, a Happy would be insane there. And you wouldn't be able to do anything about it. Meta Noise on Druid Worm on the summon. Sure. Because otherwise they're going to go Beauty, send to attach. So they have to do it here. Dump Tier Cash effect, mill 2. And that mills King of the Swamp, Grief. No Grief effect. Beauty, send, attach to Tier Cash. Wait. Said isn't Rhino? Yeah, I was gonna say isn't it Rhino to attach and then Druid Worm send the Tier Cash. They don't get to mill anything. They would only mill 2 anyways, but yeah. Said oh yeah, true, for some reason I thought it was the first effect. Yup. Okay, end phase attach Sleepy, pass, I draw Shaylin, Beauty to draw on the Dark Ruler. And then they're gonna go activate Shaylin effect, discard Keldo, special summon. Mill nothing. They said this deck is not good. LOL. Yup. There's no names. Lol, yes. Dragon may be popular in the world. Dragon never scared. I mean, that game wasn't over yet. I don't know why they scooped. Like, let's be honest, the game's just not over. You can go battle phase attack. I guess the thing is they always have a Lily in rotation now, and you can't stop that. So they always get the Street Summon back out Lily, which means they always have the follow-up necessary. But, yeah, okay. I guess it's fair. Yeah. Otherwise, if they didn't have Lily, if it was Purrely, then I would just went battle phase beat over. Put you on better do something. You got 10 cards in your deck. Better do something eventually, right? Without resolving a YuGiOh, you probably just lose. But yeah, they're going to go ahead and scoop there. They said build lab and dragon test. It's like yes, Tier is not the greatest deck post Dune. It's not. It's not. There's a lot of combo decks and stuff too, and Purrely's more consistent at bringing out Noir on their first turn, well, setting it up on your standby, and everything like that. So the other decks are all getting better. Tier doesn't really get anything. Like, you could say Revolution, but I don't even think Revolution's like that good for Tier, to be honest. Like, maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, and someone will prove me wrong. And I hope so, because I would love to see some Revolution Tier actually do good. But I don't know. They did not play this list very well. There's a whole turn 1 combo that you're supposed to do, and I mean, I said it, right? You're supposed to Shaddoll Fusion, the Grangoyle, and Falco, and the Construct, Cross Sheep, bring out Falco, and then use those to go into Baron. It's like the whole reason Baron's in the deck. Yeah, so that stuff is good to know. Very good combos, very good combos. And once you get to that point, it's very hard to win. If you have like Schism, Baron, Cross Sheep, like that's nice. That little setup right there, without even the rest of your stuff, that setup right there is already a solid setup, because you can summon like Winda, or if they summon Fenrir, you can summon Shek, and then you get Cross Sheep to summon back. And that game they had Rhino that they could summon back, or Cartagia, because they didn't have to add back. So they could have set up a Cartagia for multiple more interruptions. Yeah, or they could have done it differently. I don't know. You could summon Apcalon, bring back Cartagia, effect a fuse, and now you can get Apcalon effect, and now you can like mill 4 cards or something random because Hollow right there. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many like different options with this deck. You can't just have like one line of thinking ever. But yeah, Tier's cool. Love this deck. Tier cash is nice. Shout out to the fish. And seeing how long the match was is about 38 minutes long, and we are going to see Poe DW on Purrely win. Poe's been on Purrely for like 3 months now, so like watching them play is nice. They definitely know how to play their deck very well. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.